Hey, what is up, YouTube? Y'all already know what the fuck going on. We coming back at y'all with another get to know video with my boy Kenny. This the kid right here. Uh, so we got basically 11 questions for you, bro. 11
Okay.
simple questions. Most of them get to know you, some car related, whatever. So
All
you've
right.
probably done this shit before. You feel me?
Yeah, I done did this before. Actually,
Yeah,
nah, I ain't never did no like get to know you. I've done like interviews where it's like, let me get to know your team,
yeah, your
and then
team. You
like,
feel me? They don't want to know about you. They
so
want
you
to know about
got
the
like,
team.
actually, nah, I did that scuff. You ever seen the scuff behind the controller thing?
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
the
I've
only
seen a
thing.
couple of those. But
Yeah.
I bet number one, people was asking this
All right.
when I tweeted out we were gonna do this. What's your ethnicity and which parents give you which? You feel me? That's the number one question people
Wait,
was
say that
asking.
again.
What's your ethnicity and like if you're
Okay.
mixed, which one of your parents give you which? You feel me?
Okay,
But
I see. I'm actually black and Filipino. My
okay,
mom is Filipino and my dad is black. And
see,
that's it. I mean, I got like, like the
yeah,
little
yeah, you got the
small, like
mini
10%.
percentages.
Yeah.
I don't
Like
do
my
that. I don't
grandma
count
is
that.
Hawaiian. My grandma Hawaiian. So that's only one generation. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
one, my
See,
mom and then me. So I don't really count it, but it is there. It is
bro,
there.
when people ask me that question, I just tell them I'm half black, half white, 50-50.
Right,
There's
right.
no, there's
So
no
yeah,
other like mini percentage. I could be Irish for all I know, like 3%. You feel me? Like I
right.
don't know what the fuck going on with it though. Well,
So I'm
I,
blazing. That's how I see myself. I'm blazing,
yeah,
black and Asian.
yeah. So look, number two, if you had one favorite thing to do in this world, like if you could only do one thing for the rest of your life, like and you're in a time loop, bro, what would it
Right.
be? Like if you had to choose,
This literally gaming.
Literally just video games all
Just
day, every
playing
day.
video
Fuck
games.
it.
That's like what I used to do like back in the day. I mean, I do it now because it's my job, but like even back in the day when I wasn't getting paid to do it, I just would want to do it every day. Like I'm at school thinking about COD. Like all my boys at school used to play COD, so we all
Boy, I
like
used to
talking about it
rush
at
home,
school.
boy. I
And
used to rush home for the game.
and as we in class doing homework, I'm like, "Hey, TVs today, right?" For
You
real,
feel
like
me?
yeah.
That
So
shit
yeah, I would
funny.
either do this or like bowling. If I didn't get tired, like
You a bowler?
yeah, I love like if
Are
you
you
ask
good
my
at it?
girl, I'm actually not. I'm not bad. I used to play bowling when I was younger.
Okay.
But my grandma used to be like a professional bowler, so like I got stuff from her. But like now, like my girl would probably hate it because every time we go on dates, I'm like, let's go
Let's go
bowling.
bowling. See, I'm not
That's
gonna lie, bro. If I was kicking it with you and you said let's go bowling, I'm saying nah, bro.
what?
Bro, because I'm the type I need the rails up, bro. I'm doo doo at bowling. I'm doo doo at bowling. I promise. We can do whatever you
Yo,
want, but bowling's not it for
bro,
me. Bowling's not it. That's not the
I feel
play.
that. Nah, that's my shit though. If I didn't get tired, like I could bowl all day for sure.
For sure. Another question is, did you play any sports in high school? Obviously, you said you bowled, but
Right.
did you play any sports in high school? And if so, which
Uh,
ones?
so in high school, I played football and baseball. Football my ninth through 10th grade year. My baseball, I went from middle school, like 8th grade to ninth grade.
Hmm.
Then I chalked up baseball because like my ninth grade years when I was like playing a lot of COD, especially like
What game was that?
tournament. It was like Ghost, right? 10th, 11th was like my favorite. Yeah, no, yeah, like
Yeah, no,
10th
no,
and
no,
ninth was like
yeah.
Ghost,
No,
something like that.
10th grade was like. Wait,
Ghost.
what year you graduate?
I graduated 2017.
Yeah, no, 10th grade was Black Ops 3, dude. 100%. I swear to God. 10th grade was Black
N-
Ops 3. I swear to God. Cause that's when I
No
stopped taking
way.
basketball serious. I swear, cause I would have to wake up for the tryouts, bro, and I don't even want to
I
do
well,
this.
ninth grade or something like that was like
That had to have been
hmm?
AW.
No, 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 no.
You-
Was he?
bro, that had to, bro, because what came before BO3? AW, right?
You right, but like,
And then the year before that was
let me
Ghost.
hold on.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to like
you
stop it,
faded
but
for that.
let me look up Call of Duty Ghost. Like,
I'm
what year
telling
it
you,
came
bro.
out?
I'm telling you, that shit was
I
definitely.
ain't trying to.
It had to have
No,
been
bro.
eighth grade year was Ghost. It
I was
had
in
to have
high
been.
school when I was playing Ghost, bro. I had to be.
Bro, we was playing Ghost the year after too. You gotta
No,
remember that.
yeah, ninth grade year was Ghost. 2013. I was 20. I graduated 2017. 2013 Ghost. I'm telling you, bro. Ninth grade year was
I ain't gonna lie.
Ghost.
I was due to at AW, so I skipped that year. That year was voided.
Nah,
That
yeah,
year was
but like.
voided.
Now, yeah, I played football, like football ninth through 10th. Baseball, I chalked it up because I started playing tournaments and I
Yeah.
couldn't like do both.
Hmm.
And then like quick little story. So basically, I was on the freshman team because ninth grade year,
Yeah.
and our coach didn't even fuck with the freshman team. We didn't even have a freshman coach. We just had like a head coach.
Y'all didn't have a
And
coach?
so, nah.
They did
And
y'all
so
dirty.
we had like this star. Like I played safety, so we had like this star safety for our team. So I couldn't even get on like the starting like roster. Like star, what is it called? Like You have like JV varsity.
Yeah, yeah,
I could
yeah.
get on the varsity team because like they already had a start and they starting
Hey, he
fucking
knew that shit
safety,
was chalked.
and he was nasty. Yeah. So I was like stuck on a freshman team. I mean, I was a freshman, so I was like, all right, freshman safety, and we literally didn't practice. We showed up to practice every day, and like
Didn't do
we would
shit.
just sit on the sideline and watch the varsity team practice,
That would
and
be
then like our
dead.
games would come up, and we were just playing. We were smoking people at times.
But y'all weren't
I was
even
I'm,
bad
I was
then.
actually pretty good. No, we weren't bad. Like I'm actually pretty nasty at
He,
like football.
hey,
Like
hey, coach was showing up to practice. He said, "We talking about practice, not a
that.
game, boy. Fuck
I
practice."
played football from like age 7 to like 10th grade year. Like
Okay,
football every
see,
year. So I was playing football for a minute,
I respect that. I
and
played
then chalked
basketball.
it.
That's it. Fuck that.
I can hoop for sure. I can definitely like hoop because like I mean back in the day like when I wasn't playing COD I
I
used to
feel
be
I feel like
outside
if
every
you're
day hooping.
athletic, you just have a
Right.
bit of hooper in you. You
No,
feel
but
me?
like some people can't like dribble or shit like that. Like you see me on the court, I actually have like some sauce, like some
Okay,
like
okay, okay,
you
okay.
know I
Hey,
don't
we
even
gonna
want to
hey
be
we
like I don't
hey
want to.
hey LA. We gonna have to test that. We gonna have to
No,
test
for
that.
sure. I got some sauce on the court for sure.
All right, bet. All right, number four. What first got you into gaming, and like when did you know you could make some of it? Or like what was the game, or
Alright,
like do you have a moment where you was like, oh yeah, I'm a dog. You feel me?
right. So I started gaming because I used to go to my sister's house,
Mhm.
and my stepbrother used to play video games. I didn't have a console at the time, but I used to deadass have to wake up before he woke up just to play the game.
That's how
Cause
it
he
used
would
to
not like
be.
he would like hog that shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you can't touch it. Like
If
so I
I'm
had to
on
wake
it,
up
you not
early,
playing.
dead ass. So I used to wake up early, play Halo 3 all the time, like custom like games.
Yeah.
And he started playing COD 4, and I was hella invested in COD 4, like playing the hell out of it. And then one day I came home from school, and my mom was like, "I got you a 360." And this day, literally, I got the fighting on the bus. I got the fight dead ass. It was like elementary or something like that. I got a fight on the bus with a girl because she spit in my face,
She
and then I
spit it.
came
Oh
home,
no.
bro.
Oh
Spit in my
no.
face. Like you ain't supposed to hit a girl, but she spit in my shit. So nah, yeah. And then I pulled up in the
Yo.
car, and like I didn't get in trouble for it because like nobody knew. But I got in the car. I told mom I was like, I got the fight, and she was like, "What? I just bought you a
You
360.
bought your whole
That shit ain't
Xbox.
right."
I just bought your whole Xbox.
That ass. And then so I started playing like tournaments back in MW3,
Bro, wait,
and
hold
I
up. Fuck
found,
she spit in your face for. That's what I need to go. Fuck she spit in your face for.
bro, I don't even
You had
remember,
to have did
but
something off the wall, bro. Like,
no. It wasn't even like that. It was just like I can't remember. Like she was just hella bad, and she would just do extra
oh,
shit.
I'm already
So she
knowing
was in my
that.
face, and I'm like pushing her and shit. And
Yeah.
as soon as like I'm walking off the bus, she spit out the window into my face. I ran back on that
She
bitch.
on to the next. That's all that
Dead
happened.
ass. Ran back on that bitch and did. It was over with.
It was over
But
with.
yeah, but nah. So I started playing tournaments in MW3. I used to play with like Radar Stars back in the day.
Hmm.
Fucking their name was like Primary Grenade and Frosty.
Hey, I do
Uh,
remember them. I remember them.
and Dynamite. Yeah.
Hmm.
Then they won me my first tournament MW3. But I wasn't even thinking about going pro on that shit. I didn't play Black Ops 2 at all. And then Ghost came around. I was pretty nasty at Ghost. And then I started playing with pros because I was winning hella
Yeah,
tournaments.
yeah.
So I always tell people that ask me this question, like, if you can consistently win online tournaments,
You're gonna
you
get
can
a
go pro.
shot. You're gonna
Yeah,
get a shot.
you're gonna get a shot for sure, and you like have the ability to go pro. Because if
Hmm.
you can consistently win them shits, you are talented.
I be telling Twitch
Like,
viewers that too, to be honest.
right. And then like us pros notice people that consistently win. Like,
We don't acknowledge it, but like we see
right.
it. You feel me?
It ain't like, oh, I'm a big fan of that fool. It's like
Yeah,
if I see him or play him, I'm like, oh, I know that fool. He been
yeah,
winning SC tournaments,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm
And
already
so
knowing.
like from there you can get a shot. But
Hmm.
even from there, you're talented enough to go pro. So if you can consistently win online tournaments, then you can go pro.
That's for sure the way. I like that answer. I'm gonna start telling people that. That's how I usually tell them, but I don't go that in depth. That was in depth. I like that.
Right.
All right, question number 5. If you had to choose one video game for the rest of your life, what would it be? And ooh, cut, cut. Oh, yo. Whoa. Hey, I gotta learn how to edit. Hey.
Yo.
Hey, I gotta learn how to edit, dude. I gotta learn how to edit. He spelled
Yo.
shit. Hey, I gotta learn how to edit now, yo. That's wild.
Nah, bro, you might have to keep that in for sure.
No
Just skip
bap.
through that bit. Nah, you can keep that shit in. Yeah, you
Oh
might have.
god, that's
That'll be
staying there.
funny. You
That's
keep that
staying
shit
there.
in.
Or that might have to
Like,
be a Twitter clip. I was like, I'm doing this interview with
right.
bro. He just get to tweaking.
No, my clock was like up,
Oh, that bitch
and it just
fell.
fell. Yeah.
I thought you like dropped some water. I ain't gonna lie.
No, that bitch fell. But what were we
Hold
talking
up.
about?
Oh, we was on. If you could choose one video game for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Uh, let me think. Hmm. So I ain't gonna hold you. I've been really addicted to League of Legends lately.
I
Like,
swear, when I made that question, I thought you was gonna say that.
yeah, like I've been playing it non-stop. But like, obviously, people want me to say COD, but like,
That's
it
yeah.
had to be like a certain COD. Like, if I was like, oh, I can play MW2 for the rest of the year, like I would play
I feel
that.
like you would choose MW3 for a COD.
Yeah, MW3 for sure. But I'm saying, so like, if I was going like single player, like boring shit, I would go Fallout. Fallout is like my favorite single player game. But
Bro,
like multiplayer game, I'm going League. Like I can. It don't matter how toxic or like how many games I lose in that shit. I just
you
want to
just have
keep
fun.
playing.
On God,
Yeah, so like definitely League of Legends for
I
sure.
couldn't get in the league for some weird reason, bro. I just couldn't do it.
No, that's what I thought. I was like I would never
Did you
play
have to
League. I
force
told
yourself to
myself.
grind it?
No, I told myself like I would never play League, and then like my teammates last year on 100T like were like watching our team because we had a League team,
Yeah.
and like as I was watching it, I was like, I don't know what the fuck going on, but it's some cool shit happening.
It's
Like
some cool
you
shit.
notice some cool shit in that shit, and you're like, wait, what was that? And so one day I'm like, got my boy Frankie. I'm like, let's play League. Let's just try it.
On God.
And then I started playing it. And like when you know people that play League, they give you like the fun characters. Like if you know like certain characters you want to play,
Yeah.
and once you learn them characters, you just get addicted and just want to keep playing. So
Okay,
I
okay.
mean,
See,
yeah, that's
I
just fun.
remember at that Black Ops 2, that Hitch throwback land, bro. Yo ass was
Yeah, I was playing that
on the
shit.
Mac. Fuck it.
That ass.
Alright, so number 6. If you could
uh,
choose anyone to meet in this world, living or alive right now, who would it be? Like, say you had one whole day to just kick it with somebody, or have a conversation with somebody. Who would it
all
be?
right. All right. So the obvious answer for me is Drake, right?
Okay.
Now, not to be disrespectful to my girl, but like Zendaya, and she know, my girl know,
Yeah,
like
the whole
Zendaya
timeline
is.
though. The whole timeline
Oh
knows that.
yeah, Zendaya is attractive for sure. She like hella attractive, but
Hmm.
like it depend on what I'm like. Like I ain't try to just hang out. Like what we doing? Cause like if I'm with Drake, what the fuck we doing?
You get to choose, like, bro. It's 24 hours of your choosing. You get to do whatever. Like,
Fuck it,
yeah,
Drake.
Drake. You feel me? That's
Pull it through.
unlimited. That's
That ass,
unlimited.
pull it through. Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
going
it.
Drake for
I
sure.
feel it. That's definitely a hit. I'm not gonna lie. I got asked that question this last week, bro. I say either. In my head, I was thinking like no bullshit, like Michael Jackson or something, cause I feel like that would. I feel
Yeah,
like bro would
I
just
feel
be
that.
fun to kick it with.
But
I ain't gonna
I
lie,
went straight to artists for some reason. There's like like other people like I actually fuck with Will Smith like
Mhm.
tough. Like
Yeah,
I watch his vlogs all the time.
bro.
Actually, no, I got one. David Dobrik.
I don't know who that.
Uh, you know who David, bruh. Trust me,
I
Devin.
don't know who that is.
If you look up David Dobrik on fucking YouTube, you'll be addicted to his videos. His videos are they're all like 4 minutes and 20 seconds,
You said
but
Dobert.
like Dobrik,
Oh, I see him. I see him.
Dobrik.
Bro, I feel like someone said, isn't he like a top YouTuber or something?
Yeah, he's like probably like the biggest YouTuber to be fair.
Okay,
But his
okay,
videos are comedy. They be having fun like every day. So I
okay,
would probably go Drake or probably David Dobrik though, because he's like a more fun.
okay. Valid, valid.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next one. It says when you were like still an amateur player, like when you weren't a big dog, when you was a pup. You feel me?
Pup, right.
Did you think you could make this much out of gaming? Like you feel me? Or
Alright,
did you think like it was just gonna be like I'm gonna play games this year and just kick it?
right. So I ain't gonna be egotistical, but I wasn't even in the AM scene for a month, like months. Like I was in the AM
Yeah,
scene for like 2 or 3 events, and then I already made it out.
yeah, for
So
sure.
like there's people been in the AM scene since
For years upon years.
decades.
We talking they started to going into
Fucking
high
dead
school, coming out of
ass
high school, yo.
decades. But no, yeah, in the AM scene. So I went to my first local in Kentucky,
Yeah.
and Sharp was there. So I played against him in AW, and he gave me a shout out after I played him because I dropped like 50. And so I started playing with Nelson, fucking Wolf and this dude named Jasano.
Okay.
And then like Jasano wanted to stop playing, so we picked up Assault, which is like Assault now. So we started playing then, and then we went to our first event. I was frying. We played my first ever major LAN match was against Tej, Cheen, Wheat, and I forgot their fourth, but it was like the Rise Squad. And I dropped 50. First
Was that
ever
AW?
map. AW. First ever map on major LAN. It was Retreat Hardpoint. I dropped 50.
Look,
And everybody
stream.
that was sitting around, I was like, "Who the fuck was that?" I'm like, "That's
That's
me.
me. You dig?
That's
I'm a
me."
dog.
Right. So then after that, we placed top 12 that event, which was actually pretty good. But next event, I placed top 12 again. But that's when I joined Mike Spacely, and then I placed top 6 my last event in AW, and then I was already pro.
And
So
then
like I
isn't
said,
that
I
when
was
they came out
only
with the age restriction too?
yeah. So I was
Yeah.
only an AM technically for 2 months, but like think about it is like how AMs look at it now. I did it with an AM team. People
Yeah.
actually think that's
Yeah.
impossible to do.
You
Like go
know.
pro, which
It's
this year
hard. It's hard, but like,
this year it's kind of different because of the format, because it's like a franchise league and they're like
yeah,
a
for sure.
at the pro. But like last year or shit like that, where like you could actually play pro teams at like an event, it was
Hey,
possible.
my boy got it out the mud. He said,
Right.
I
It's
came from the
definitely
bottom of the
no, but
bottom.
like it ain't even just like I'm saying like, oh, I'm just
Yeah,
this more
yeah.
talented. I'm just saying like people actually see it as like it's impossible to do
You know, you can do
unless
it.
you have good teammates.
But
I
y'all
hate
put
when
in the
people be
work
like,
too. Y'all put in the
right,
work
I
for
hate
it.
when people be like, I had these teammates. I'm like, bro, and no offense to Wolf, but like, bro, if you bring up Wolf anytime, like people are like, what? And like I was placing like top 12, almost top
Yeah.
8 with
You were
Wolf, and
consistently
I'm like,
doing it.
right.
I
And
respect it.
then I placed top 6 my last event. Like it's like it's possible, but like people just like people going with the wrong mentality. So that's how I see
Hey,
it. The AM
on the
team
side note,
always
yo.
switching up teams too. They like always like new
Yeah,
team
I was
every
just
other
tweeting about
week.
that last year, bro, during like the
New
prime of the season, bro. I was tweeting. I was like, y'all gotta
bro,
stick
we placed
together.
top 12 with a team stuck together and placed top 6. Like
Hey, out the
it ain't
mud.
you
Out the
play right.
mud.
You place top like whatever top 12 is like equivalent to that in open bracket.
Hmm.
Teams just break up and they just I don't know.
Hey, stream.
But
I keep saying stream. YouTube, video, whatever. Tell me why. Hey, the first time I met Kenny in person, yo, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. It was at UMG Dallas in AW.
right.
He was playing OpTic, and I swear to God, yo, something happened. So like they had to end the game,
They had
and
to pause the
yeah,
match,
they had
yeah.
to pause the match. Something was going on. I swear Kenny took a nap. It was like
Bro,
5 minutes, bro. He literally on
no.
like I'm at bro stream, look, or fucking YouTube, look. Imagine this is like the table he was playing on, bro. I literally look over him, bro, sitting here like this, and then the ref came and tapped him on the
I
shoulder.
was
Hey, you
not.
gotta play, and they started a match.
Right.
I was whoa.
No. Funny thing about that is like I felt myself getting tired because I had my dad and them drove me to Dallas, and
Yeah.
so I stayed up. And as soon as I pulled up, we had to play, so I was tired. And like I was like, "Yo, I got my coach, who's like actually like the GM or something like that. His name's like Putrid Orange. He's like one of the GMs for like Envy or something like that." But I was like, "Yo, give me a G Fuel." He comes back with a G Fuel. I drained that shit.
Hey, they had the little counter with the unlimited
Yeah.
TV. Hey, I was getting turned in that bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Next thing you know, I'm
Nah,
not.
that's funny. I
I'm
ain't gonna lie.
not. Yeah, I don't know.
My man took a. Hey, that was when OpTic was booming too. My man took a
Yeah, we
nap
got
against
smoked.
OpTic. You
We,
bold. You bold, bold.
we got smoked too for sure.
All right, another question. What was your most
Alright,
memorable? I feel like I already know this answer, but I'm gonna let you answer it first. What was your most
alright.
memorable or favorite like in-game play that happened? And I feel like we already know this answer now. I ain't
People
gonna lie.
go, people, nah, people be saying like Jibby Hardpoint the 4 piece for the dub,
That's what I
and
was thinking.
I do kind of agree, but like that shit was in a league match.
Hey, I don't give a boy. You
You see
went
what I'm
rogue. Hey, a wise man named Donnie Temp once told me go rogue, and you went rogue.
No, yeah, but like it was nasty. It was nasty for sure because like both teams obviously trying, but
Yeah,
like nah, bro. People underestimate how like my emotions like hit when if you go watch champs losers finals of World War II versus FaZe and watch
yeah.
London Dogs Hardpoint. I went nutto and that shit, bro. Like crazy. Like I went on like a 15 streak and like till this day, I rewatched that shit and it gives me chills because like the caster, like fucking Benson was like casting that shit. He was
Yeah.
hyping it up and the plays were so nasty. I'm like, that's like my favorite moment. Like either
Hey,
that, let me think. Yeah,
it.
that how I put in an order is like that, fucking the Jibby clip,
Uh huh.
then the London one where I fucking against OpTic where I did the fucking window play.
Hey, it's gotta hit different to you, like rewatching it back, just cause like you did it. You feel me?
That ass.
That's why it can't like people are like, oh, that was crazy. I got chills watching that. Like that's gotta be different, different. Like
Nah, it is
watching
different.
yourself do it. You feel me? Like from a third person point of view,
Especially when
that's
you
kind of
know what's
lit.
gonna happen. Like you know
Yeah,
what you finna do, but like even then it's like a surprise to you. Like,
yeah,
damn, I actually did that shit. And like even then, like now I could not even tell you what was going through my head during that time. Like I cannot like most of the time, like during like normal ass plays, like if I make a bad play, I can tell you what I was thinking.
yeah,
But
for
like when I
sure.
make plays like elite ass highlight plays, I cannot tell you what I was thinking. Like for the fucking 4 piece on Jibby, I don't know what the fuck
Hey, I was
I
just
was even
playing. I was
thinking.
moving my
I was
fingers.
dead ass. I don't even think I was talking. Like for real.
That's
So
funny.
it's like I don't know what be going on, but yeah, them should be lit for sure.
That's lit for sure. Alright. If someone told you at a younger age, like when you first started, like your first year of just playing video games in general, like that, when you told us about the your mom getting you the 360, if
Right.
someone told you you can make a living and like be where you're at now, would you have believed them, or what would you have thought at first? Like they were like, bro, you can move, like you can go from state to state, travel country to country,
Right.
like all that. What would be
See,
your initial thought?
nah, I wouldn't have believed that one. Now, if people are like, you can make money off this shit, I would believe it. But I would have believed like if people are like, you can make hella money off this shit, I would have believed it. But traveling, that's like the best part about it.
Uh
Like
huh.
making the money, obviously money, but
For sure. I'm not gonna
like being
lie.
able to travel everywhere is actually like elite. It gets tiring because like planes and like jet lag and stuff like that. But like at the same time, you get to go to these. I done been to London twice.
See, that's where I need
Like
to go. I ain't gonna
stuff
lie.
like that is like lit. So if somebody told me like, yo, you're gonna be going to London for basically free, like by
You
doing
wouldn't have
this, by
believed it.
playing video games, I'm like, what? Shut up. What you drunk?
No, I'm not
But
gonna lie. As a sub player, like we don't have to travel with them. I told Minnesota, I'm like, hey, look, I'm trying to travel. When y'all go to the out of the countries,
right.
I'm trying to go to those. Like you feel me?
Nah, you would want to go.
I'll
Like
pull
even
out a
being a
camera
sub, you want
all
to go.
weekend. I don't care, bro. That shit sound lit.
That they should. I feel like a lot of teams should actually do that. Not force, but like give the subs an option to do content
Yeah,
and travel with the team. Cause
that's.
like
Mhm.
you can be there for like if you need to sub in for one, and you're making content for the team.
Yeah, literally.
Whether it be your own content or like a team
Either or,
content.
it
Like
would just be smooth.
this was behind the scenes of what our team was doing the whole weekend. Like
Yeah,
that would be elite for. I feel like most teams should actually like
that would be actually kind of smart. See,
make that
hey,
an
any
option.
teams who do that, I want my cut for that. No, I'm playing. All right, all right. So we got two more questions.
All right,
This is more like kind of more towards the green wall side of
all right,
your career. How has the green wall treated you since you're joining like of the organization? Because you know how Optic had that downfall. You feel me? How everybody had that their issues and their personal opinions on it.
right.
How has like the green wall treated you, like the fan base itself?
Obviously people see the bad side of like the
Yeah.
the fan base, but there were a lot of like congratulation tweets, like stuff like that, like actually mature people, and not even trying to roast, but like people that like understand like
Mhm.
we weren't joining to take over the Optic brand. We were just joining because that was our opportunity to play for the LA team. Like it wasn't like, oh, we want to be Optic. Like that wasn't the case. And so people understand that are like, you can't hate the players. Like you can't
Yeah.
even hate the team, to be honest. So it's like most people like what I didn't understand about the situation is that people actually like hated the team and us and like made all these hateful
They
ass
act
tweets.
like
But
you
it's like,
guys it was your
right,
fault. You feel me? Y'all that's just
yeah,
this is just where
exactly.
you have to go for your career.
Exactly. And it's like, and then also it's like you could just literally unfollow and not even make a tweet
Yeah.
towards them. Like you didn't even have to do all that shit, but
Yeah.
people literally were going out of their way to like anytime Optic tweeted out something like not my Optic, like they just tweet. I'm like, bro, you don't even have to do that. If you don't want to like respect or like follow the team anymore, you
You don't
can.
have to, you feel me?
Now, do you have to go out and like hate on them? No.
Yeah.
Like
They could have
if I
handled it
don't fuck with you
differently.
no more, Devin, I'm not gonna be like on all your pictures like, bro, you ugly.
You
Like,
ugly, you
right,
ugly.
I'm gonna block your ass and I'm gonna keep it moving. But
Yeah,
like,
no,
I
I
guess
feel
people
it.
don't understand that part. But like, like I said, I respect most of them. I'm like happy for the people that do
Yeah.
like support us, but like at the same time, people were doing like hateful ass shit and saying hateful ass shit for no reason. But
Uh,
other than that, it's been cool. It's been smooth sailing. I'm living in LA,
yeah,
so
yeah, you glee, you good.
exactly.
The way I looked
I'm
at it,
getting
I
my
was
shit
just
done.
like honestly, with joining an organization like OpTic, and even you could have it probably with like a couple other orgs like Phase, even like if 100T got a league spot, like
Right.
there's always gonna be some hating
Yeah, but
people. You
like
feel me?
people were like
People were overdoing it
overdoing it,
just
overdoing it.
because of how big OpTic was. Like OpTic wasn't just a
Right.
COD team like anymore. You feel me?
No, exactly.
Especially how Hex did it. Like Hex did it with content. He did it with don't they had Dota, League of Legends, like CS:GO, all these crazy. You feel me? He built it so
Right.
like he built that franchise to the point where like it could have been like arguably like the number one in the community in the like
No,
gaming.
yeah.
And the fact that like all that happened, you feel me? And there were probably a bunch of people who honestly, the way I looked at it, there were a bunch of people who got into gaming through OpTic. You feel me? Like
No, yeah.
people would be like,
For
"Oh,
sure.
trick shotting? Oh, I know OpTic." Like you feel me? That's the first
Right.
thing you think of, like in MW2. OpTic, you're a trick shot. Like people were making fake OpTic names and all that. Like
Yeah.
so, I mean, yeah, they definitely handled it wrong, but I mean that I feel like that was just
Exactly.
a given to come
People,
with.
but people would think that like we don't understand that part.
Yeah,
Like we don't
yeah.
understand what came behind the Optic brand. It's like
hmm
we
I
completely
understand it
understand.
for sure.
Yeah, and it's like I said, like it'd have been fine if people were like, "Oh, I don't want to support that team no more. I'm gonna go support like what they considered the real Optic Chicago."
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
you can easily go do that. You
You feel
have
me?
there's no problem, but like Optic would
It was
tweet
just
out. Optic would
unnecessary hate.
yeah, like Optic would tweet out like, "Go watch Kenny stream," and it's like, "What? We don't fucking like, we don't go watch Slash." It's like, "No, that's not my Optic. I'm not watching them." It's like you don't even have to tweet that. Like, why did you even type up that tweet? You could have just left it at. I'm not even gonna look at that tweet. I'm gonna leave it
Yeah.
alone and go by my day. But people will go out of their way to like say shit like that. It's
Some
like
people,
that's the weird part about it.
bro, some people think that like it truly affects like people they're tweeting at. You feel me? Like if you get that tweet, you're gonna
Right.
look at it and just be like, all right, and just scroll past it. Like you're just gonna brush it off. Like I feel like that. Like I said, it's just unnecessary hate. So I mean,
Exactly. And I feel like I don't know. Obviously, it's from like it's probably me being biased, but I feel like us as players handled it pretty well. We handled it pretty well. We didn't. I don't feel like we went at anybody about that shit.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Obviously we were told not to, but like at the same time, like I said, I was thinking that this way. Like I'm getting to move to LA. I'm on a team I wanted to be on during the off
You have no
season.
reason to complain about it. To
I'm
be
getting all
honest,
my shit
you're
done.
good.
Yeah,
You
I'm
feel
not
me?
complaining about nothing, but I just have my opinion about how people go about
hmm
hating
Yeah.
and like shit like that. Like you can easily just unfollow and not support, but why do you have to tweet at every optic tweet about them not being the real optic? It's like no,
Bro. Honestly, at the end of the day, bro, there's no point to do it. It's not really affecting
exactly.
anybody. Like,
It ain't
not
affecting
shit's
nobody
gonna
for sure.
change. Not shit's gonna change from like one person tweeting.
Like
Or,
our team wasn't gonna just
yeah.
mm,
Oh, they don't
fall
like us.
apart.
Oh yeah, Bruce, you got to get off the squad. Or like,
And
you feel me? Move around like it
so
is
it's
what it
like
is, bro. It's
it's like
unnecessary.
either you gotta accept us or you just gotta chalk us up. And if you wanted to like chalk us up, that's fine. I'm
Yeah.
not saying we don't care. We obviously care, but like we can't force you to like support us. Like that ain't a thing.
Yeah, for
So
sure. But all right, the last question, my bro. Do you have
all right,
any messages to your supporters? Whether it's people who've been supporting you since day one, new supporters, green wall supporters,
right.
even your haters, whatever. If you have any message to the people watching you, well, say it. Go ahead.
Nothing really. I mean, people consider us ass right now because we haven't been doing good in scrims, but I mean it is online scrims.
Mhm.
We do take it serious. Obviously we stopped streaming for that. I feel like the fans are like in a position where like, is this team actually gonna be good? And
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all right now, like not even being egotistical, we are gonna be good. We just the game is in a weird state, and a lot of people know that.
Mhm.
We're trying to learn the game as best as we can. So I mean, for people that support us, like I said, we'll keep doing what we normally do. I mean, like I said, I don't have to be egotistical. It's the facts. I've done it 2 years in a row. I've won events, even when I was seen as like the worst player in the game.
Boy,
So
hey, at the start of BO4, bro, I remember
I
texting you.
was
I'm
ass.
like, boy,
I
they
was
is
ass.
not fucking
Yeah,
with you,
they is
dude.
not fucking with me. And like I knew, like it's even worse when you know you're like bad at the game. It's like I was trying to
Yeah.
force myself to be so good, like try to
You
be
just
so
had
good,
to
and I
take your time
was.
and learn it to the right
No,
extent. I
it
feel
wasn't
like
even that.
that's how I was.
I just had to humble myself, and I will like confess with that. I did humble myself back in Black Ops 4. Like I went into Black Ops 4 like, oh, best player in the game since World War
Yeah,
Two,
yeah.
and like I didn't go in trying to learn the game at all. I just went in as like I'm too good for everybody. And once I
For
humbled
sure.
myself and like actually grinded, like obviously shit just
Shit changed. Shit came out
smooth out.
right.
Yeah, it just came out to where I wanted it to be. I feel like this game's I didn't go into this game like with no mentality. I just went into it as like it's another
It's a
year of
new
COD.
game. You just gotta grind it
Yeah, I
out.
got new faces on my team, and like more of it me right now is just trying to get used to my teammates and shit
Uh-huh.
like that. Like the game isn't hard to play. Like It isn't hard to shoot. It ain't hard to do nothing. I think the game, like I said, the game's in a weird state where like shit, like fugazery is just happening, and we're trying to learn it.
Yep.
Like I'm also trying to be like comfortable with my teammates. That's like a big deal.
Yeah,
Like
for
just
sure.
being like cool with your teammates and being able to hang around them. So I think that all of us being in LA makes it easier to do that shit.
For
So
sure,
I
for
mean,
sure. I respect. That's
like
one thing I noticed. I'm just like every
mhm.
new, every like at the start of every year, I'm just like anybody can be good at it. You feel
No,
me?
yeah,
Like
exactly.
because like no matter how much you won the previous year, no matter none of that, it's a new
Right.
game. You feel me? There's gonna be new ways to play, new cameras, new this, that, new spots.
Exactly.
I don't know. That's just
You
so
don't
that.
lose your talent though. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like a lot of people think you lose your talent. You don't lose your talent.
It's
You
just
just
you have
have
to
to
learn
know.
it. It's just
Yeah.
a whole new thing. You feel me? So I respect that. That's a good mindset to have. But
You're,
shoot, we're out of questions, my bro. So again, appreciate you for coming up here. You feel me? Trying to get back on this
you're,
little grind. YouTube. I'm gonna be trying to bust out. Honestly, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna bust out a video every day. That's doing the most for me. I got other
that
things
has
I
been a
gotta
lot.
worry about. So I'm gonna try to do probably 2 videos a week, maybe 2 videos a week. So if y'all are liking
But
these type of videos, y'all did like them before. We had Bracken Fellow on here. If y'all are liking them, drop a thumbs up, drop a subscription on the channel. It's completely free, 99. You feel me? Nothing to it. So again, thank you, Kenny, for coming out. You already know the vibes.
yeah.
And YouTube. We'll see y'all later. Let's get it.